Welcome, YouTube friends and family, to an impromptu live. I feel like I'm too close to the camera. You know, all these newfangled gadgets, you know. So, y'all, I wanted to come on, eat a piece of humble pie, a big piece, maybe double serving, and tell you all a big thank you for all of the lovely cards and notes that you all sent. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I might have forgotten that I had a P.O. box. Guys, it's just out of my normal. And I had to go to the post office this morning for something else. And I was like, I haven't checked my P.O. box for okay, guys, I'm just going to be honest. 2, maybe 3 months. I am so sorry. Had to wait till I dried up crying. Welcome, everyone. Say hello. Good morning, Lorene. Look at this, y'all. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful cards. I didn't necessarily ask, could I say a person's name? So I'm just going to say first names. D. This one's super sweet. Good morning, Betsy. Good morning, Jill. Carol, you sent 2. This one is, guys, I can't read them to you, but this says, I know it hurts and you miss her. Well, shucks. Diane, thank you. Betty, and they're all beautiful. But if I start reading them, then y'all are going to have to wait for me to go blow my nose. D. Cindy. And y'all just wrote such amazing things. To take it. And Carol again. Y'all, thank you. And excuse my craziness and forgetfulness of that I had a P.O. box. Whew. And I also got a gift. Now, I'm only going to say the person's first name because I did not ask her, but I haven't opened it yet. And it came across the pond. I'm just going to say that. And I just want to thank you, Frida. And you probably were like, well, you're so rude because you never thanked me for the gift. So I cut it open, but let's see what it is. Ooh, I got a card. Oh, y'all wait till you see it. Okay, first let's look at the card. Oh, the little kitty. Aw. Please think of us in your kitchen. Oh, her kitties. Oh, gosh. Y'all, I've never had anything like this. Now, this is for show and not for using. Look at, can y'all tell what country she's from? The Australian tea towel. It is, and oh, gosh. It says Australia on it, and it's blue, so it's perfect for the kitchen. Oh, my word. Thank you so much. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. And little koala bears, which match my 1951 Philco. Frida, thank you so much. And I hope you'll accept my apologies for not coming on sooner and for forgetting I had a P.O. box. Y'all, I've been such a hot mess this year, and I know y'all say you can't see it, but I'm like, goodness gracious, I got to do better. I have to reinvent myself, right? So I'll give y'all a little chuckle. Well, hello, Judy, right? Let it be known is Judy, right? Tell me if I'm right. I try so hard on names, and I am so bad on names. So this morning, Michelle, oh, I knew that. Oh, help me, Jesus. I don't jump to myself. Anyway, this morning, I got myself on Amazon Prime Days, a dump wheelbarrow or a dump cart is narrow. I love you anyway. Here I thought I was being like all great. Yes, wonderful gift and card, Lorraine, definitely. So I have a lot of tools that were my father's. but there's a few key pieces missing. So I messaged my neighbor next door and said, hey, can I borrow the certain size socket because I could not get the stupid cart together. So her fifth grader came over and he finished putting it together like that. And I'm like, okay, a fifth grader can outbuild me. And I consider myself pretty good at following the directions. But at any rate, I finally have a little dump trailer. I do have a video up for tomorrow that I think you all will be interested in about grief at the holidays. So I hope it'll be as helpful to you as it was to me. I'm trying to get revved up here to do a video today. It's gray, it's gloomy, it's cold. But that shouldn't stop me from, pardon me with the hiccups here, shouldn't stop me from doing a video. I am still waiting on my loofah, guys. I've harvested one. That was a whole thing. They're a little harder to prep when they're still green, so I'm going to try to wait and see if I can't get them a little more ripe before I try to harvest them. Also, the seeds were not mature, so I definitely want to have seeds for next year because I have about 15 loofah, so I'm excited about that. So that will be upcoming on a nicer day because it's kind of misty, rainy today, and it's only 48 degrees, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. So girls are out running around living their best life. Drop me a comment below. One small loofah is $7 to $9. Wow, I have a gold mine. You know, I'm going to keep all the seeds I possibly can. Might even have to do a giveaway. And I wanted to tell you all, y'all, I can't believe myself how much the channel is growing. So if you're brand new, welcome. Y'all remember when I hit the 4444? Well, we're at 4869 this morning. So I am going to hit my 5,000 by the end of the year. And y'all, it's just a number. I'm going to keep doing YouTube, whether I have 5,000 or 2,000, because I enjoy it. And I love getting to know you. And y'all are so gracious and kind to think of me and send cards. And I don't acknowledge them. At least I can laugh at myself, right? So, yeah, stay tuned for the update on that. I have one more, that's what I'm trying to get motivated to do. One more Team Halloween video to do, and then I'm going to switch gears, guys. Surprisingly, they have not been as popular as I thought they would be, which is fine. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But this is one I have to do, and I purchased the ingredients for it, and I will be gifting it to a neighbor for an event that they're having, so I don't have to try to eat it all. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then we will start getting into gifts for the holidays, some Thanksgiving themed things. I just have like a list a mile long of things that I want to do. So again, guys, are you going to do more sewing? I will be doing more sewing. So, oh, I did want to thank you for reminding me of that. My house is always cold, guys. You know that. Y'all have been with me, you know, like when the cat goes over to the fireplace and cries for you to turn it on, you know it's cold in your house. I've always been a very warm-blooded person, but I do try to conserve. Now, getting the new doors in the back is making a huge difference. And I have been super frugal this last month on my electrical use. And I want to tell you that I had a bill, let's see, August bill was 159. September's bill was 120. And today I got my electric bill. Now it's only 28 days, but it's still an actual reading. It was 55. So that just kind of shows you how much energy that my central air and my portable unit was really using. And I tried to leave the heat off till November 1st, but you know, if I can see my breath, I'll probably turn on the heat. I haven't turned it on yet. If we have a lot of overcast days like this where I can't get any sun to warm up, you know, I'll have to turn the heat on. But my point was, wow, long talker, my sewing room is the warmest room in the house. So it's not very much fun to sew in the summer, but it's a lot of fun to sew in the winter. And if y'all remember, I got some 1950s true vintage patterns from my aunt. So we've got a lot of fun coming up. But I will also have things, I know that's not everybody's thing, right? That are useful and helpful or good for gifts for the home. So anyway, anybody have anything else to add? Oh Lord, what did I do to my watch? Me and this watch don't get along. We did fire up the gas fireplace already. I kind of have debated, like, I just have my or my central heating cooling unit service, so I'm pretty sure I'm all right. But I thought maybe I should give it a shot and make sure that it's working. And I'm on natural gas. Before it's like 10 degrees and my pipes freeze. I know how to do that. I've just been so disorganized this year, but I think I will try to do that some morning when it's really, really cold. But yes, Frankie has already been going to the fireplace and looking at it and looking at me like, I cold, my mom. And I'm like, you got a winter coat on. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. You are in Colorado, Michelle. Definitely it will be very cold. Um, Depending on what you watch, they're saying El Nino is going to make us have a drier and warmer winter. I don't believe it because my girls, God love them, are molting, and Fancy Ray is hard molting. If you don't know what that is, she naked. Her whole hind end is naked. And I really think that we are going to have a little bit different winter than what they say. But it'll just be what it is. Ohio gets pretty cold, surprisingly cold, and we have a lot of ice too. Um, you use the fireplace almost exclusively. Our cost of natural gas is, and I have a natural gas fireplace, is so pricey. Whew. Um, I don't run the fireplace unless it's below zero, and I have to supplement my central heating. And at night, I just get under my down comforter and I'm fine. So, plus I have the cat to keep me warm. It's still in the 80s, Lorene. Oh my goodness, you California girls, you're so lucky. But I love the change of season, and I am so ready to slow down a little bit from the garden. It has been a busy year, and I still have my loofah, some flowers, and one tomato plant. Peppers are finally done, but this has been like the gift that keeps on giving. I feel like I'm never going to get done with the garden this year. So it's given me some pause to, hello from Virginia, Kathy, to kind of think about next year. What do I want to grow? What do I need to grow? More of? What do I need to grow less of? What do I want to try new? So that'll be some springtime videos. But anyway, guys, drop me a comment. Have you started Christmas shopping yet? Did Amazon Prime Days get you? It might have gotten me a little bit. We stopped using central heating because it's electric. Oh, Jill, I can't imagine. Before I moved in this house, believe it or not, I lived right across the street in the Platte, and they do not have natural gas. Everything is heat pump, which is, we are way too far north than for heat pumps. Some people had propane installed, but my heating bills were outrageous. Now, I had a wood burning stove sitting right in the center of the house, so I used a lot of wood. Once I paid a few months' electric bills because it was so, so expensive. Good morning, Cindy. I was just sharing all of the lovely cards and a gift I got. And y'all, please accept my apologies. I can't believe wait, what? A P.O. box? You know how I remembered? I got a bill for the P.O. box. And I'm like, oh yeah, I do have that thing. We have to put a plastic on the windows in the winter. Someday we'll get them replaced. A tote bag. Yes, that is a great idea. I will write that down. Not yet. I don't buy gifts. I do tons of baking. Yeah. This year is going to be a little bit different for me. I used to do a lot for my mom because she always had, needs like easy on and off clothes and pretty things. And yeah, my mom liked gifts for sure. Lotions, soaps, things like that I could make. But this year I really only have my son, and then I always do something for my neighbors. I do gift baskets from my kitchen, kind of a thing. So I haven't shared an update, but my jalapenos that I am fermenting are doing beautifully. No mold on that at all. Jill, you're at 2,000 feet. Oh, yeah, East Tennessee. Oh, I love Tennessee. Wow. Yeah, it's good that the fireplace will do the job. I have thought about having my gas line capped and putting in a wood burning or a pellet type stove. But wood is very expensive here, and you know, I have 6 of one, half dozen of the other, and also just with the continuous wood burning and allergies and having a cat, I'm not sure how well it would work. So, but anyway, back to Christmas. I will be making some hot sauce for gifting, and you know, we made some hooch, y'all. We made some apple cordial, and I just checked on that, and it is doing great. I have no mold growth, and the liquid is almost to the top of the apple slices. So I think we're gonna get something kind of tasty, you know, something to warm up your bones when you don't want to turn the heat on. And I'm not a drinker, guys, but I thought maybe a little apple cordial would do me some good. So we'll have more things. I am always researching and looking and thinking about not only what I want to do for me, but what might make a good video. But I will definitely add the tote bag, because if you're not allowed to use plastic, those can be invaluable. And I actually made one. Did I make a video on it? I don't know, but I have a pattern for it. Wanda, hello. Yay, you finally caught me. Like, I know YouTube is like, she's a little channel. We're not going to notify you about stuff. So I'm glad you caught me live. So I will see you all tomorrow morning. If y'all are dealing with grief this year to get through the holidays, and y'all shared so much of your hearts with me, and I know I'm not the only one. I might be the only one that cries all the time, but I know I'm not the only one. I think it will be very beneficial to you, and there's no judgment coming from me about the way you should be grieving, and I think you get kind of some of that from people that are like, well, your mom died back in the summer, didn't she? Yeah, and she's still dead, and it still hurts, you know? And I don't think people always understand. And even if you're not going through grief, maybe you have a friend or someone close to you that is going through grieving at the holidays, and it might help you know how to approach them for sure. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Tessie. Tessie, I just emailed you. Watch your mail on Wednesday. Just saying. I thought I could text you, and then I'm like, no, wait, she doesn't have a cell phone. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on how to get a chicken to grow their feathers back right quick, I did read you should increase their protein. I'm already feeding them 16%. I do have 18. You'll have a video on it. Thank you, Tessie. I call it their baby food. It's really grower food I bought by mistake. Mom has been in heaven for 30 years. Yep. I don't think you ever get over the missing part. It might not be quite as fresh or hurt quite as badly, but yeah. I mean, my dad's been gone 13 years. I am not going to cry on this video. And I still miss him every single day because he was a hoot. And so much fun. And he just wanted to live so bad. I think that's the hard part. My mom would say, I don't know why I'm still here. I just want to go to heaven. You know, she was content with her passing. My dad, not as much. He wanted to stay around. He wanted to live to be 100, and he died at 78. So, all right, enough crybaby stuff. I think I caught everybody's comment. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Grief is personal and universal. Yeah, I think I think you're right. I think we'll always miss them. And saying, well, I'm not going to grieve anymore, that is not a solution. Now, maybe saying I'm not going to cry all day anymore has been helpful for me, but it'll hit something will remind me, a smell, seeing something in the grocery store, a recipe, something of my mom's or my dad's, and it just, wow, it just hits you like a ton of bricks sometimes. Ah, he died 10 hours later. Wow, Tessie. I mean, I know that was totally unexpected, and you lost both of your parents so close together. I mean, I had a long distance between the two, but still painful, definitely. A smell, yes, Michelle. Yeah, everybody say hi to Tessie. It's so nice to have her on my live. I thoroughly enjoy it. My routine for the last umpteen years has been I get up, I watch Tessie's video. If she didn't have a video that day, which is rare, I watch an old video. So I spend every morning with Tessie for sure. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for understanding my absent-mindedness. And I'll see you tomorrow, and then Thursday, and then probably Saturday again. All right, guys, y'all take care. Thank you, Kathy, for the hugs. Hugs back. We'll talk to you soon.